What's going on, everybody? Crazy Dog back with another Indians live stream. Game 22 of 162, and the Indians are still at Progressive Field. Of course, coming off a pretty bad doubleheader coming off a pretty bad 3-game series against the Atlanta Braves, where we took 1 of 3. And now we welcome the Miami Marlins to town. Marlins are not good. That's noted. They are 6-16 on the season. The Indians are 12-9. So let's hope we can, get something rolling here against a pretty bad team. So, if you guys hear any noises in the background, my window is open and it's kind of breezy out. So the wind will occasionally hit the blinds as I am hooking up my mouse. There we go. What's going on, Butcher's Block? Bobby Montagno, it's popping. By the way, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button. You already know what we do around here. Gotta fix my freaking mouse because it's acting belligerent out here. But anyways, this is awkward, but yeah. Let's take a damn it. Come on. There we go. There we go. All right. So what's going on, everybody? So let's get this lineup down, all right? So today's starting lineups, before we get to that, let's get to the starting pitchers. For the Marlins, it is Pablo Lopez, right-hander. He's 1-3 on the year, 5.85 ERA and 23 strikeouts. And, of course, for the Cleveland Indians, we got Cookie Carrasco, Carlos Cookie Carrasco. That's his nickname, Cookie. Awesome nickname. 2-2 on the year. Last start came against Seattle, and he was dominant. That was the Carrasco we saw a lot last year, and I hope we keep seeing that kind of Cookie because we see that kind of Cookie tonight and these next, let's say, dozen or so starts that he has this year, which he's going to have a lot of starts. He'll be pretty good. But yeah, he's 2-2, 7.41 ERA. He recovered very nicely coming off of 2 pretty bad starts. And then 29 Ks. Now for the starting lineups. First, we got the Miami Marlins leading off left fielder Curtis Granderson. Batting second, first baseman Martin Prado. Batting third, right fielder Brian Anderson. Designated hitter Neil Walker is cleaning up. Yeah, Neil Walker is on the Marlins, in case you forgot. He's batting cleanup. Batting fifth, second baseman Starlin Castro. Batting sixth, catcher Jorge Alfaro. Batting seventh, shortstop Miguel Rojas. Batting eighth, center fielder Isaac Galloway. And rounding it out, batting ninth, third baseman John Berti. For the Indians, leading off as usual, shortstop Francisco Lindor. Batting second, center fielder Leonis Martin. Batting third, third baseman Jose Ramirez. Batting cleanup, first baseman Carlos Santana. Batting fifth, designated hitter Carlos Gonzalez. Batting sixth, second baseman Jason Kipnis. Batting seventh, catcher Roberto Perez. Batting eighth, left fielder Jake Bowers. And rounding it out, batting ninth, Tyler Naquin. So those are the starting lineups. Oh, I know they are. They it feels like it's been like a month it's been about 2 weeks since the Blue Jackets have played. We disposed of the Lightning in 4 games. And by the way, I don't know if you follow hockey, Bobby, but the Bruins play tonight against the Maple Leafs, and the winner of that game faces us. So there's Cookie Carrasco coming off, like I said, a fantastic performance against the Mariners. His year started off bad. Got rocked by the Twins. I mean, his 2 losses, I believe, came against the Twins, and I want to say the White Sox. I'm not sure. I do. Big homie, I'm streaming Game 7. Oh, really? Nice. But yeah, 4 starts, 2-2, 7.41 ERA, 17 innings, 5 walks, 29 Ks, and an opponent average of 3.42. Oh yeah, the Miami freaking Marlins. It feels like the Marlins have been like rebuilding for a long time, and they have. Like, they're not good. They're 6-16. Of course, can't take them lightly because look what happened when we faced Kansas City. Granted, Kansas City has some pretty good bats in their lineup, and we always seem to struggle when we head out to KC. And fun fact, next week, the Indians will be heading to Miami to face the Marlins. So Bill Miller behind the plate, Manny Gonzalez at first, Chris Siegel at second, and Doug Eddings at third. Crew chief is Bill Miller. Let's see how good this strike zone is. As Curtis Granderson is stepping up to the plate here. If you hear a noise in the background, that is my shades slamming up against my table. It is quite breezy out here in Ohio. I mean, I don't mind it. It's better than having it being dead hot, right? So here's the first pitch, and we're underway. Ball 1. 94 mile per hour. Beautiful day or evening in Cleveland, Ohio. 1-0 count. Here's the pitch. High fly ball. That won't go that far. And Martin will fade over to right field and make the catch. 1 out. Wow, Carrasco versus the Marlins, 215 team average. Hit your way on versus Lopez. Oh, wow. But yeah, it seems like every couple of years the Marlins have like a new team color thing. They went with more like the Miami Vice colors. Last time we faced the Marlins, they had like very flashy orange, green, like orange, like teal. It was weird. Now they went with Miami Vice colors. So here's the 0-1 ball. One count for Prado. Here's the 1-1. Grounder, foul. That's 1-2 count. Of course, I'm pretty sure a lot of you have seen my my game 2 of the doubleheader live stream where I started off happy and then the bullpen crapped themselves and I got heated. Oh man, I got mad. So 1-2 count. Here's the pitch from Carrasco. High fly ball right field. And Naquin makes the catch for out for 2. So 2 outs now with 6 pitches for Cookie. Now, fun fact, I stopped streaming the Sunday night game, I believe when we had not scored yet. And sure enough, a little while later, we start scoring. It's like we could have done that earlier in the game against the Braves, and we would have been looking in good shape. Francisco Lindor hit a home run. Perez hit a home run. It's like, of course, they do that when I stop streaming. I was legit waiting for them to make a comeback. And I was like, watch them make a comeback now that I'm done streaming. It's like they would do that. They would do that to me. So 1-0 count to Anderson. Here's the pitch. Fouls it off. I think it went off the chest plate of the catcher, Perez. So that evens the count at 1 apiece. It is very windy outside right now. So you're probably going to be hearing the clanging on my shades probably for most of the stream, if not the whole entire thing. I think sooner or later I'm probably going to close my window because it'll get probably chilly out as the night goes on. So 1-1 count for Carrasco. Here's the 1-1. Ball. I will be doing periodic score updates throughout the MLB because there's quite a few games going on at the moment. 1-2-1. Oh, almost went after it, but held up. 3-1. You know, I'm going to shut my window here. It's kind of getting annoying. There we go. High fly ball, right field. This should be playable, and Naquin makes the third out. So, yeah, all 3 outs were fly ball outs to right and well, technically right field because Martin had to fade over to right field to make the catch. So, yeah, all 3 outs were made in right center, right field. So 11 pitches. It's impressive considering it took Kluber, Bauer, and Bieber like 20 pitches to get out of the first inning. Bieber barely made it out of the first inning. He didn't last long after that first inning though. All right.
Classrooms, places that shape our children's character, where kids learn how to win in sports and in life. Here, sports teach. Visit positivecoach.org to learn how you can help support our mission of developing better athletes and better people.
I love this game. It's always been a part of my training. Being able to do something that you love, something that you can't do. So.
All right, so that was probably the best first inning so far. The last couple games. Refreshing when your starter only, well, of course, it's very good when your starter does not allow a hit in the first inning. Pablo Lopez, 4 starts, 1-3, 5.85 ERA, 20 innings. Yeah. So here's the lineup: Lindor, Martin, Ramirez, Santana, Gonzalez, Kipnis, Perez, Bowers, and Naquin. Good news is they're all within they're all higher than like 0 point whatever. They all have like a 100, 200, 300 batting average. So first pitch, 0-1 count for Lindor. Here's the 0-1. Outside, ball 1. Pablo Lopez. By the way, it has been announced that the Indians will have Jeffrey Rodriguez pitch tomorrow. Grounder to first base, and that'll be out number 1 to Prado. At least he didn't strike out. But, of course, he freaking grounds out. But, yeah, the Indians will have Jeffrey Rodriguez on the mound tomorrow. I kind of figured they wouldn't go run it back with Kluber, being as it's only, 4 days rest. They want to make sure they get him a good enough rest. So, yeah, there's that. He'll be back probably for game 1 against the Astros. By the way, we're 2 days away from the draft, in case you didn't know. So here's Leonis Martin. First pitch, strike 1. Of course, if you remember, Sunday night, Lindor and Martin got out on 3 combined pitches. Check swing. And, of course, he, wow, great play by the third baseman, throws the first out, number 2. Well, again, another one, or no, it was 2 pitches that time for Martin. Check swing. Low-key trying to, that was like more like a bunt or something, but once again, he's out. Sunday night, he and Lindor both got out on 3 combined pitches, and then Ramirez, Santana, and Gonzalez all walked onto the base. So they loaded the bases, and then Kipnis comes up and hits a fly ball out for out number 3. My Twins beat Houston yesterday. Oh, really? Nice. Yeah, we didn't play yesterday. We play, I think we have like 6 games coming up, like 6 days now. 1-1, grounder, and right to first, and that'll end the inning. So both pitchers had a relatively quiet first inning. Relatively easy. We had 3 fly ball outs. They had 3 ground ball outs. Our outfielders got a lot of work. Their infielders got a lot of work. At least no one struck out, but man, that's it's not very good when that happens. Okay, so good news is Brad Hand should be available if he's needed. I still kind of question why they had him pitch in game 1 of a doubleheader when it wasn't a save situation. And then, of course, you can't use him when you needed him. 9-5 was the final score. Castro and Blanco hit bombs. Nice. That was Marwin Gonzalez's return match against the Astros, wasn't it? Yeah, that's right. Jason Kidd interviewed with Rob Pelinka and Kurt Rambis for the Lakers head coaching vacancy. Could you imagine if they hired Jason Kidd? I mean, whoa. I feel like they're going to hire T. Lou. And I'm going to be like, wow, they got a LeBron yes man. Nice. And then, of course, you got the whole Luke Walton sexual assault thing going on now. The Suns fired another coach. So now, once again, for the 5th time in 5 years, they're looking for a new coach. God, at least they waited until after the season to do it. God. So we're back now, top of the 2nd inning. Here's Neil Walker. Swing and a miss. The Timberwolves are looking at Chauncey. I've heard that we are looking at Jamal Mosley, or we're interviewing Nate Tibbetts and was it some Vanderpool or whatever from the Blazers. 0-1. Grounder. The Kipnis throws to first out, number 1. Wow. I'm actually really intrigued to see who we hire. I'm pretty sure it's going to be a somewhat either a former player or a younger, like, assistant kind of guy. Probably a guy that's never really been a head coach before, like one of these assistants. Honestly, I have no idea what we're going to do. It's probably going to be someone that, is good at making players better. So here's Stalin Castro. First pitch strike. These, I believe, Walker and Castro were sent to Miami in exchange for Giancarlo Stanton. So here's the 0-1 to Starlin. Up high, ball 1. 1-1 count now for Castro. Here's the 1-1 from Carrasco. Outside, low, ball 2. Two-one count. Carrasco sets. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Got him high and inside. Got him a swing and a miss on that one. If you lose to Miami, yeah, I'd be a little mad considering how bad Miami is, but it wouldn't surprise me. Here's the 2-2. Fouls it off.
When you say Miami Marlins, it does roll off the tongue. I think it's much.
5 of the 10 are Miami Marlins. 5 are U.S. Senators. Can you identify which one? Oh, that's great. Freaking Indians beat writers are hilarious, man. Love it. Wow. So here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Got him. First strikeout of the evening for either team. And it's Carlos Carrasco who gets it. Tell you one thing, though. The Marlins got some good players in the minors coming up in terms of our pitchers and a couple of hitters. They're going to be a good team, I think, in a couple of years. I mean, looking at what they had a couple of years ago, they had like D. Gordon, Yelich, they had Stanton. I mean, oh my God, they were great. They had Realmuto. And the first pitch, ball to Alfaro. Of course, Derek Jeter is now, I believe, he's running the show over there now. I believe he's their owner. Here's the 0-1 to Alfaro. Ball 1, excuse me. But I wouldn't be like mad if we lost to the Marlins. I would just be like, of course we lose to the Marlins. Of course. Do you miss Michael Brantley? Yeah. Yeah, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't, if I didn't miss him. 1-1, swing and a miss. 22 pitches so far for Carrasco. It took Kluber and Bauer, I think, this many pitches pretty much to get out of the first inning in that doubleheader against the Braves. And here comes the 1-2. Swing and a miss. Oh, he got him way outside. I don't know what Alfaro was looking at, but he literally swung at everything. He swung at a pitch that was almost in the other batter's box. And Carrasco disposes of that side rather easily. 23 pitches. And we are moving on to the bottom of the inning. But it's crazy because, like, looking at the Marlins roster here, I'm going to look up the Marlins roster from a couple years ago. And I'm going to go through and see what they had and how good that team was. So let's take a look at the 2016 Miami Marlins roster. Let's just see how good they were a couple years ago. I think that's what it was. It was like 2016 or 2015, something like that. No, I do not want that. Get out of here. I should just love it when your computer just like clicks on random things. Computer acting trippy nowadays. Come on, there it is. All right, let's go right here. All right, let's take a look at see what this roster used to look like. Don Mattingly. They won 79 games in 2016. This is who they had. I mean, you know, they had some decent players. Of course, Justin Bohr, Craig Breslow. I mean, not much there. Cashner. Let's see who else they had. They had a guy named Despaigne. Dang, could you imagine trying to say that name? Derek Dietrich. Let's see who else. Jose Fernandez, of course. Unfortunately, he passed away. That was sad, man. Jeff Francoeur, Cole Gillespie, D. Gordon, Danny Hechavarria, Edwin Jackson. They had some pretty good pieces. JT Amudo, Fernando Rodney. Here's the first pitch. Low, ball one. Ichiro, Giancarlo Stanton, Jose Urena, still there. Nick Whitgren, Yelich. Grounder, that's going to go right to the that was Castro, and that'll be out number one. So the team wasn't too bad a couple years ago. 7th highest percentage. What percentage when it comes to what? Win percentage? Yeah. So already 1 out. Lopez has only gone through 10 pitches. And here comes Carlos Gonzalez. As the commentators have mentioned before, he has a hit in 5 straight games. In all 5 of his games that he's played in. Outs, ooh, good strike one. Yeah, winning percentage. Yeah, we're a good team, surprisingly. With how bad our start was. It's a mediocre start, but it's whatever. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Fans away at 1, and it's way low. Strike 2. Pablo. Here's the 0-2. Outside, ball 1. So here's the 1-2 from Lopez. Swing and a miss. So he goes down, and there's quickly 2 out. Are we really going to have a pitcher's duel? Schobert. I mean, I've heard a rumor that he could be traded, but I would only accept trading Schobert if it meant we get like a very, very good pick or a good player. I don't know why we'd trade him. I mean, people say he sucked last year. Here's Kipnis, first pitch up high, ball 1. I mean, he did lead the league in tackles last year, but I think that was more system-wise. But I don't know. 1-0 count to Kipnis. Here's the pitch. Almost bit, but he held up. 2-0 count. Here's the 2-0 to Kipnis from Lopez. Oh, he could have been. Oh, he could have. That pitch was in the nitro zone of some of these hitters, man. Come on, man. You got to swing, man. He's trying to take a bite at it. Well, he's definitely keeping up with the consistency of not swinging. You watch the draft, even though, yeah, of course I'm going to watch it. You never know what's going to happen. We don't have a pick right now. Wouldn't be shocked if we fouls that one off and stays alive. And now a full count for Kipnis. First time they've had a full count today so far for the Marlins. Did you hear about Odell? Yeah, I saw him going on his little tirade on Twitter. He was going after the haters, you could say. Here's the payoff pitch. Fouls it off his foot. So he will get another shot at it. Fouls it off his foot there. Watch this. Off the shin guard. Yep, that would have hurt a ton if he didn't have the shin guard protector there. So here's the payoff pitch again to Kipnis. Ball 4. So there you go. First base runner of the evening is via the walk. Right. Nice. Perez's second home run of the year. It was in garbage time, as usual, of course. You already know about how bad we were in that game on Sunday night, getting crushed by the Braves. Yep, that's typical Indians. You know, we be getting blasted and then, oh, look, 2 home runs just to make you go, woo. Goes the first, Kipnis gets back in time. So I'll be doing occasional score updates as we go through the day here. Here's the first pitch to Perez. So here's the 1-0 to Perez. Ball 2. Schobert getting traded? You think? We'll see. I bet you he will get traded. Watch. He's going to get traded for something. Here's the 2-0 to Perez. You know, I always got my nose on Twitter, so something goes down during this stream, you know I'm going to break the news. Shopping him? Yeah, I've heard. Here's the 2-0. Outside 3-0. Would you rather face the Bruins or Maples? Probably Maple Leafs. Here's the 3-0. Swing and a miss. Had the green light and couldn't make contact. Here's the 3-1 to Perez. Checks there's no one at second. I don't know what he's looking at. Swing and a miss. This dude really gonna freaking swing, get and strike out on a 3-0 count. Wow. But yeah, if anything happens during the stream, whether it's my team or not, I will break the news. So 3-2 count. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Good job, Roberto. 3-0 count and you swing 3 straight times. Good job. Wow. Good job, you bum. Good job, you freaking bum. Two. You know what I feel like is going to happen? Crazy Long, the Indians are doing great right now. We're doing great. We're doing good. We're kind of like in the same boat every year. Around this time, it's like we almost have the same record. But yeah, we're doing pretty fine. We're doing good. Everyone's talking about Joe Schobert on the block. It wouldn't shock me at all if he's traded. But it would, I think, to me, it would depend on the return. (12-9). The Dodgers are 15-9. Yeah, Dodgers are very good. The Phillies, who everyone thought was going to be like one of the best teams in the majors, is what, 12-10? Yeah, the Red Sox lost to the Tigers today. The Red Sox are not good. They're struggling. You know what's funny, though? I thought when they had that 11-game road trip to start the year, I thought, man, they're just facing three really good teams out west. They got one win against the Mariners. They really couldn't do much against the A's, and they didn't do much against the Diamondbacks. I thought once they get home and they experience that home cooking, man, they're going to take off. Well, they kind of haven't. I thought, wow, they must really be going through that dreaded World Series hangover. Wow. So Carrasco back out for the top of the third inning. Here's Rojas leading off. First pitch, strike one. I am happy my Minnesota Twins are leading the AL Central for right now. Yeah, the Twins actually made good moves. Whereas the Indians, not really, no. I mean, the Twins got some good hitters. They got a good staff as well. A one, outside, ball one. Oh, man. Third inning. Not even an hour into the game yet. Okay, this game so far has gone kind of quick. 36 minutes in. Third inning. 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. So 1-2 count against Rojas. Here's the pitch. Foul, out of play. Okay, let's get some score updates here if there's any other games even going on. There is only one other game going on at the moment, and it's Atlanta and Cincinnati. And surprisingly, it's 0-0 in Cincy. So, yeah. Carrasco sets for the 1-2. Here's the pitch. Outside, ball two. Here's the 2-2 coming from Carrasco. Oh, way outside, ball three. And we got a full count for Rojas. Galloway would be next. Here's the pitch. Fouls that one off. Did you see that? No. Do you think the Vikings could do well? Yeah. Did you see that? Was it linebacker outside the facility? No, I haven't. I didn't even know there was a linebacker outside the facility. So Carrasco, payoff pitch. High fly ball, right field. Naquin makes the catch. Well, we had a sign. Usually you see that. It's usually these like small school kids who want a shot. So they usually go camp outside of a facility. They have a sign and everything saying, "Give me a chance." I'm hungry. They usually put their test 4.2 40, can bench press a crazy ton or whatever. Willing to do anything, give them a chance. Yeah. And I didn't see a linebacker. I know we signed a receiver from the AAF today, Mikhail McKay or whatever. Yeah, we signed him today. Swing and a miss. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Up high, ball one.
I mean, hey, it seems like it's more now than what it used to be. But we saw it in Cleveland back in 05 when Eddie Murray was coaching
Here's the 1-2. Got him. Froze him up. Got him looking. Third strikeout of the evening for Carrasco. All right, so 2 down. Yeah, I haven't seen that. I'd have to read up on that now. But by the way, the Braves and Reds just got started. Here's the first pitch. Strike 1. This is Bertie. His name was Monty. He was a Cleveland native. Oh, I don't know. Strike 2. 83 mile per hour off speed. Wow. I'd have to see if there's a picture of it on here or something on Twitter. I didn't hear anything about it. Here's the 0-2. Oh, almost. Did he get him? Got him. Oh, that's our number 3, fourth strikeout of the evening. Wow. I thought he might have been able to hold up, but nope. By the way, Justin Lane woke up feeling dangerous today. He wants to be a Brown so bad. I mean, he is from here, so it wouldn't shock me at all if we went out and drafted him. So at some point. Wait, I haven't seen anything about it.
Let's go places.
All right.
50th anniversary. Conrad's50.com is the place to go for your chance to win new cars, cash, and trips of a lifetime all year long. Go for it. Your nearest Conrad is the place to visit for outstanding values, tires, and service. Like this. Like now, get amazing rebates.
Oh, okay. I just saw it on here. Monty Gaddis. Yeah, he was posted up outside the Browns facility with a sign. Ben Axelrod on Twitter tweeted about it. Former Towson linebacker and Cleveland native Monty Gaddis begging Browns for tryout. You'll see that a lot around this time. You would definitely yeah. It's funny. Someone tweeted at the Browns saying, "Please give Monty Gaddis a shot. I'm tired of that man standing outside of your facility, bruh." I mean, I'd say why not? See what he can do. So here comes Jake Bauers now, leading off the bottom of the third. We are still scoreless. Here's the first pitch. Outside, ball 1. But yeah, they said that the Marlins were averaging like less than 3 runs a game. Wow. Here's the 1-0. Outside, ball 2. So it'll be Bauers, Naquin, and Lindor due up in this inning. Here's the 2-0 to Bauers. Yeah, it's funny when you see like what the pitch was. It's like, dude, that's a pitch that someone could feast off of. They just stand there looking at it. Probably because they get deceived. Here's the 2-1, like that, but it's got underneath it. Yeah, he got underneath it. So there's the first out. He had good film. I'm sure he did. I obviously never heard of him. Like, I might have to maybe watch a little film on him. But you see that a lot nowadays. These like small school kids posting up outside of facilities, asking for a shot. Here's Tyler Naquin, first pitch. Strike one.
Make one with a hit in 10 of his last 16 games.
0-1. High fly ball. Right or center field. And that almost gets to the warning track. So progress. And that's out number 2. And we're getting closer. We're getting closer to launching one out, but now we're back up to the top of the order. Judge, Waka, Meadows, and Evaldi all in the 10-day DL. Left oblique for Judge, left knee for Waka. Meadows has a right thumb, and Evaldi right elbow. Nathan Evaldi, former Marlin, of course. So here's Lindor, first pitch. Inside. Oh, could have easily hit him. He's not careful there. And 1-0 count. Lindor 0 for 1 with a ground out. Here's the 1-0. And it goes, right to the shortstop. And, he's off the bag. Safe. The throw forced him off the bag. Almost into the outfield. And that's your first technical base runner. That didn't get put out with a walk. So the throwing error, a little wide, and yeah. Yeah, he was never really on base. So first base runner, second base runner, first one not via walk. So first hit of the game. Here's Leonis Martin, batting second. Usual leadoff man, but he's batting second with Lindor batting leadoff, of course. So runner at first. Here's the pitch. And he fouls that one off. Since, he hasn't been batting leadoff, he really hasn't done a lot. 3 home runs, all via leadoff, 2 of them leading off the game. So Pablo Lopez sets, and here's the 0-1 to Martin. Popped him up, and let's see if they can make the out, and there's out number 3. So, not really much talking about right now as Carrasco will go right back out. Oh, yeah, okay, so it wasn't even a hit, it was an error. So, still no hits for either team. Of course, we actually get a hit, and it's on an error. But, we are still scoreless heading into the top of the 4th already. Top of the 4th already. We're just now hitting near the 1 hour mark of the game. Wow. See if we have any score updates here for you. We have a few other games that are in progress now, or they will be in progress here soon. Arizona and Pittsburgh are about ready to get going, and San Fran and Toronto as well. Of course, Kevin Pillar making his return to Toronto. And then, of course, Arizona-Pittsburgh. Arizona was losing last night to Pittsburgh at some point late in the game. And then Joe Musgrove was taken out. And it almost seems like as soon as he was taken out, the bullpen just blew up. And Arizona wound up winning, 13-4. Wow. And it's so funny because, watching Steel Maiden stream, seems like his team was just doing everything wrong. Errors and they had bases loaded, I think, one time, and they just couldn't score. So let's see what Carrasco can do here. Still scoreless here, entering the top of the 4th. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss. Got Granderson swinging there. Of course, he's 0 for 1 with a fly out his first time up. Here's the 0-1 to Grandy. Oh, did he? He went too far. 0-2 count. I forgot Granderson was even on the Marlins. Huh. Here's the 0-2. Up high, ball 1. He's the guy I wish we could have, but no, we don't like going after those kind of guys. Here's the 1-2. Fly ball. That will go right to Martin again, and that'll retire him. I believe his first out was to Martin when Martin shaded over to the right side, so he flew out both times. Players of the week. For the American League, it was Joey Gallo, and for the National League, no surprise, it's Christian Yelich. Gallo has 4 home runs. I'm pretty sure they were all moon shots, as it seems like that's all he can hit is home runs. He's a definition of a home run merchant. God. So here's Martin Prado. First pitch, strike. Brasco is at 43 pitches here in the 4th. 1 out here, 0-1 count. We are still scoreless. Here's the pitch. Strike 2. Here's the 0-2 count to Prado. Up high. I was waiting for Prado to swing at that, but he ain't that stupid. He ain't going to do that. So 1 out here, 1-2 count for Prado, closing in on 50 pitches. Here's the pitch. Grounder, Lindor to first, out number 2. Here comes Brian Anderson. Love that hairdo from Lindor. Like he's got like braids or whatever, you know. It's like it's not necessarily dreads, it's like braids. Blue braids. It's actually really cool. I mean, of course, in spring training, the dude had like bluish hair, like this dude really has like teal hair almost. It's like, wow. So here's the first pitch to Anderson, up high, ball 1. Of course, the Indians are in their red jerseys. We'll be seeing those a lot. 1-0 count to Anderson. Here's the pitch. Strike 1. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss. By the way, it is 2-0 Cincinnati now, bottom of the 1st. So they're doing what we did pretty much. As cracked bat looks like as he is heading back to the dugout to probably grab another one. He's going to need some new lumber. As for the Reds, Yasiel Puig homered. Yeah, no surprise there. Yasiel Puig hitting bombs out here. What's going on, Nick? How you doing? Are you ready for the draft coming up, bruh? Stupid question. Of course you are. Here's the 1-2. Oh, that was borderline. That could have been strike 3, but it's 2-2 count now for Anderson. Here's the 2-2 pitch from Carrasco. Grounder foul. I don't even care if the Browns don't have a pick, because knowing John Dorsey, if a guy starts to drop, he's gonna make a move and he's going to snag him. It's gonna be fun. Now, in terms for my reference to the stream, I'll probably only be streaming the top 10. I don't want to be spending the whole entire day one streaming. Ball, full count. I'm probably only going to stream the top 10 of the draft. And then after that, if the Browns trade up, I will hop on and do my reaction like I always do. I think that'll probably be the best way to do it. So here's the payoff pitch from Carrasco. Fly ball. That's going to die, and first base hit of the game. That wasn't via walk or error. So Anderson breaks through for the first actual hit of the game. What about Lindor? That was via error, and of course we had a guy get on via walk. So base hit for Brian Anderson, and there's still 2 out. Carrasco is at 53 pitches. So here comes Neil Walker. Fouls that one back. A 1 count to Walker. Here's the pitch. Outside, ball 1. We are still scoreless, top of the 4th. 2 outs, 1-1 count to Neil Walker. Carrasco sets. Here's the pitch. Strike 2. Got him looking there. So 1 out, 1 count, 1 strike away from ending the inning. Here's the 1-2. Goes the first. Anderson gets back in time. Walker 0 for 1 today so far. Carrasco sets. Here's the pitch. Grounder. And then he throws it wide. Of course, now we're going to start messing up. Carrasco, I think, got trucked as well, so that's not good. So, yeah, Carrasco, there's the hit from Santana. Goes to first. Pitcher gets run over. It's never a good thing, considering that Carrasco's had a history of dealing with injuries. But freaking Santana can't make a clean catch. And then he throws a wide one, and then our pitcher gets run over, pretty much. So, yeah, now there's 2 on. Runners at the corners, and they're looking at Carrasco, seeing if he's all right. I'm sure he'll be all right, but I guess they're going to have him tested out. Gotta love Santana. He's so prone to that. So having him tested out, see if he's good to go, and if not, they'll pull him and have a bullpen guy come in. He's probably saying, I'm good. But if I was him, I'd say, man, if I start hurting, of course I'm going to tell you. He's like, I'm good, man. I'm good. But it seems like every year, Carrasco has to deal with an injury. So here comes Starlin Castro as runners at the corners.
See, he's trying to stop. Walker's trying to stop. He's lucky he didn't get him harder than that, to be honest with you. And as he's going to the ground, you're worried about getting his pitching hand stepped on.
So here's the first pitch to Starlin Castro. Oh, they thought about throwing the first. Okay, so 2 outs, 1-0 count for Starlin Castro against Carrasco. Here's the pitch. Outside, ball 2.
They have been chasing a lot of pitches so far this year that are out of the strike zone.
Here's the 2-0. 3-0. So let's see what Carrasco can do here. 3-0. 4-0. Oh, strike 1. Ooh, I thought that was close. Dude's been living on the outside of the strike zone in this at-bat so far. Hope it's not because of the him getting trucked low-key, but hopefully he'll find this comfort zone again. Doesn't really help when your first baseman throws a bad throw. So here's the 3-1. Grounder. Throws the second, retires the side. Threat averted. So 2 hits, 1 error. So each team has an error. And we're still scoreless. By the way, for the Reds and the Braves, it is Gausman against Sonny Gray. Gausman against Sonny Gray. Imagine that. Wow. Okay, so it looks like a lot of the games are starting to get underway now.
See a winner. When that day comes, you're going to see the city erupt. Not only in this city, that'll be from coast to coast from the people that grew up in this town.
Talladega might just be the wildest race of the year.
That was a bit scary from Carrasco. Oh, yeah. I remember that. 2016. Lonnie freaking Chisenhall. He was actually healthy at the time. Wow, imagine that. So here's the 1-0. Grounder. The second, throws to first, out number 1. So far, not really much to talk about in this game. Bottom of the 4th. Lopez is only at 39 pitches. And, of course, we are still scoreless.
Jason kicked us, and then the door reached there.
So here's the first pitch to Santana. Outside, ball 1. Never thought you'd see a pitcher's duel between Pablo Lopez and Carlos Carrasco. God. Ooh, took a hack at that one. That's a hack that you take when you're trying to send the ball to the moon. Trout is the only guy in the American League with better on-base percentage than Santana at .523. Up high, ball 2. But yeah, Santana has a .506 on-base percentage. He's been red hot since he came back to Cleveland, and I love him. Here's a 2-1. Low, ball 3. I think last year in Philly, Santana drew something like 100-some walks. Well, one thing, he's very good at getting on base. Here's the 3-1. Inside, ball 4. What do you know? Another walk. So here comes Carlos Gonzalez. Neil Ramirez is warming up. Neil Ramirez is warming up. I guess we're talking about him. We'll see what happens. But Santana on first. Here's Gonzalez. First pitch, strike 1. Got to keep an eye on Carrasco. There's Perez. Maybe talking about what's going on. There's Carrasco. Well, Carrasco's probably in the bullpen. In the dugout. Why don't you ask him yourself? So 0-1 count to Gonzalez. Lopez sets. Here's the pitch. Foul. Wow. He has a high ERA, but yet he's good. Wow. So here's the 0-2. Ball 1. Yeah, very deep ballpark over there in Marlins Park. Thing is huge. You really got to get a hold of it to send it to deep center out there. So 1-2 count for Gonzalez. Here's the pitch. Swing and miss. Struck him out again. Wow. So here comes Jason Kipnis. Still 1 on, 2 out. Lopez sets. Checks the no runners at second. Throws the first. I don't know why this dude looks at second. There's no one there. Maybe it's a habit. Because usually there's always a runner at second because his team sucks and they always giving up hits. But he's always looking at second. There's no one there. So what are you looking at, my dude? Maybe you're looking at the second baseman. I don't know. Make sure that the guy's there. I don't know. Here's the pitch. Grounder. Oh, look. Right to the second baseman. Throws the first. Out, number 3. And, we're heading to the top of the 5th. No score. Game's been going on just over an hour, and we're already in the top of the fifth. Who would have thought that we'd have a freaking pitcher's duel? And the scary part is Carrasco might be out. Like, he might be done for the night because of the injury. They don't want to risk him getting hurt even more. He looked to be good to go, but luckily he didn't get cleated. I guess we'll just have to see what happens. Maybe they had Ramirez warming up just in case, but we will keep an eye out for that. But yeah, who would have ever thought we'd have a pitcher's duel with Carrasco and Pablo Lopez?
I know he loves me, so it's time to get serious. I like meow. You don't care
It's funny.
about safety.
How do you like meow? Meow.
He drives safe, and the crowd goes wild. Yeah. If you don't care about your safety, who will? Oh. At Metro Toyota, it's a family experience. That's why our customers send us their friends. Cleveland Indians baseball is brought to you by the 2019 Kia Sorento, the perfect getaway vehicle. Visit KiaDealers.com to learn more.
Uh-oh. And we got a new pitcher as Neil Ramirez is in. Wow, so of course that happens. As here's Neil Ramirez. So Carrasco is done after he took a tumble at first, covering, and hopefully everything's good. I don't really want to have to see Adam Plutko cover for him. Probably got cleated a little bit. Of course, we have a freaking pitcher who's nasty and he gets hurt. But that's the thing with Carrasco. He's dealt with injuries, I think, every year since 2016. So here's Neil Ramirez. Here's the first pitch to Alfaro. High fly ball. Right field. And look at that. First pitch. That's out of here. Wow. Great job, Ramirez. You bum. First pitch. It's out of here. Wow. And that's Alfaro's fourth home run of the year. So, of course, Carrasco comes out, and Ramirez throws a nice, juicy Espresso meatball. And Alfaro feasts on it and sends it out of the park. 1-0 Miami. Wow. Wow. I don't know what's going on. Our bullpen is trash now. But of course, he gives up a dong on the first pitch. Popped up, and that's going to go out of play. That's funny. Carrasco's in there. He's dealing. He's doing his thing. And then he gets hurt. And the one pitcher they choose is Ramirez? I don't know. Ramirez, no. Like, I would have chosen, Dang, I don't know. Someone else other than him? But 2-1 to Rojas. Here's the pitch. Fly ball popped up. This is playable. Santana out number 1. Well, that's all because of Santana, because he threw it wide and Santana took a tumble and got cleated. Good job, Santana. Right on the. I don't think he got cleated. It might have just been probably landed wrong on his knee. So there's the first pitch ball to Galloway.
Marlins a year ago. Since he was called up on April 13th, he has hit in all 4 games.
Grounder, and what a catch by Lindor. Throws, and he's way late on that one. And another hit. Hey, nice job by Lindor, make that play. I mean, that's funny. Neil Ramirez replaced Cookie. And then what does he do? He throws a cookie, and Alfaro sends it out of the park. Man. And with the way this offense is playing right now, I could be all. That's sad, but it's true. That's what sucks, man. That's how I know it's bad, because one run could be enough to beat this offense. Even this offense that we have right now, we can't buy a hit. Literally, we had a chance at a hit, but it's an error. And that one goes foul. Still going. No, well, yeah, we are actually getting no hit. We actually did get base runners, one via walk and one via the error. I don't know what's up with this offense. It sucks, bro. 1-1 count. Here's the pitch to Bertie. Throws the first. I'm going to blame Santana for getting Carrasco hurt. Because he had a wide throw. He could have just ate the ball and just held on to it. It would have been first and second, no problem. Carrasco would have still been pitching. And then the freaking Perez loses the ball. So now the double play is out of the picture. You're literally out here just fumbling, man. God, this is the Marlins we're talking about. But then people say the Marlins suck. So did the Royals, and we got swept by them. God, this offense is booty juice, man. This offense's potential is so good. Comparing these two rosters, one team is a championship contender. The other team is garbage. You wouldn't know which one's which based off how they're playing right now. God. So 2-1 count to Bertie. Checks the runner. Here's the pitch. This dude can't throw strikes. Oh, my God. All 4. Now he's walked a guy. Of all the pitchers we choose to put out there, Neil Ramirez comes to mind. Here comes Curtis Granderson. Oh, this team sucks, man. But hey, the Dolans like this kind of thing. The Dolans love this. They don't care. Paul Dolan doesn't care. If he cared, he would, he'd be opening up the pocketbook to sign anybody. He sees a open spot on the fifth man, in the number 5 in the rotation. He'd go out and get a Dallas Keuchel if he really cared. But I'm poor. You're a billionaire. There's no such thing as poor. You just don't want to pay for good players. But hey, it's whatever. It's whatever. I would at least maybe bring up one of these young studs. We got some young studs in the minor leagues pitcher. Wish Tristan McKenzie was good. He's good, but I don't think he has the thing right now to be a starter. He'll probably be starting out in the bullpen when he comes up. And by the way, it's 2-1 for Granderson. This dude can't seem to find the strike zone. Here's a 2-1. Grounder. Oh, look, fair ball. Oh, look, it's going to be 2-1, 2-0. Good job, Neil. So, yeah, 1-0, and it's 2-0 Miami. Wave the white flag. We're done. Wow. Good job, Carlos. You freaking got Carrasco hurt. And then Neil Ramirez serves up a nice juicy cookie, and then he freaking can't get guys out. Take him out of the game. This guy is garbage, man. Let's pick. Who should I bring out? Oh, we have Tyler Olsen. We could bring out Oliver Perez. John Edwards is back in AAA. But let me see. You. Neil? Okay, you get up. Get warming up. Oh, now they got the pen warming up, and it's Dan Otero and Tyler Olsen. God. Ball. This guy can't freaking do nothing. You know what I would do? I would DFA Neil Ramirez. Is Tyler Clippard ready to go yet? I know he's in the minors, but if he's ready to go, I'd bring him up. He's more legit than this bum we have right now. I'm still wondering how this guy is even a major leaguer. Like, this guy sucks. I'd rather see Nick Goody than this bum. Swing and a miss. By the way, we still have Nick Goody in the organization. He got hurt last year. He's been in the minors, I think, so far. I don't know how good he is, but I'm sure he's doing just fine. I don't know. I know Clippard's actually doing pretty good from what I hear. So 2-1 to Prado. Here's the pitch. High fly ball, right field. And Naquin makes the catch, and they will tag 3-0 Miami. Wow. So, yeah, good job, Indians.
The official word we have received is that Carrasco left the game with left knee discomfort. And we'll leave it at that.
So here's the first pitch to Anderson. Strike one. Imagine losing to the Marlins. Do you think losing to the Royals is bad? At least Kansas City has some major league caliber players. Whit Merrifield especially. Like, the Marlins have, what, 2? Not even like, they're like low major league players. Starlin Castro I mean, they have Curtis Granderson. He's probably their best player. Legit. Left field should be playable, and there's out number 3. So Neal somehow doesn't let it explode, and it's only 3-0. Wow. Imagine losing to the Marlins. Now, of course, if we get swept by these guys, that means we're probably going to go to Houston and sweep them, right? Logic. No. This is how weird baseball is. Baseball is so weird nowadays. We don't even look like a good team right now, man. This offense needs to wake up. God, bro. Score update. It is 1-0 Tampa Bay, top of the second over Kansas City. It's a 2-0 Cincinnati.
I think I did an okay job.
That's okay. What if something bad happens?
We just moved to the next town. Just okay is not okay. Especially when it comes to your network. America's best wireless network according to America's biggest tech. Plus, buy one of our most popular smartphones and get one free. More for your pay. That's our fact. Ryan Chevrolet is the only place you need to shop if you're thinking of buying a new Malibu. Over 50, priced 25% off, saving you up to $9,300. Buy a new Malibu for as little as $20,318. We got them. Come get them at Power.
Wow. I mean, there's still some time. It's bottom of the 5th. But we're really losing 3-0 right now. So let's see how the Indians respond. Like, I mean, seriously, though, someone wants us to grab, like, Gio Gonzalez or something. Someone up above. Like, the baseball gods want to see if we really go after Gio or Keuchel or something. Because first, Crivinger's done for 2 months. Now Carrasco's down. Who knows how long he'll be out. Here's the 0-1. But if we really go down 2 starters on the DL, on the IL, we got to do something. Oh, no, we're going to go after Pleco. That's what we're going to do. Here's 1-1 from Lopez. And then they hit Perez in the back. So, still no hits. We've gotten a guy walked. We had a walk, an error, and a hit by pitch. No legit hits yet. But hey, got a leadoff guy on base. That's not bad. They'll look like it barely hurt. Probably just felt like a little bump on the back, like, duh. Probably felt like a little oosh. So here's Jake Bowers with probably the best walk-up song ever in Old Town Road. Gotta love it. Gotta admit, though, that song is one off fast. Here's the first pitch. Out of play. I want to see Bowers hit one out of the park. You have Barrios on the mound against Miley. Nice. Barrios is, like, amazing. Being real, like, he is amazing. Here's the 0-1. Oh, that's a... Why don't you... Look at that pitch. It's in my nitro zone, but I'm just going to stare at it. I'm going to look at it. Come on, Bowers. Don't be a stiff. Here's the 0-2 to Jake Bowers. Oh, okay. That's good. You held off. Good job. 1-2 count. All right. Come on, man. Get on base somehow. Hit a home run. Draw a walk. Base hit. Anything. Just be productive. That's It's asking an awful lot. You know that. Here's the 1-2 to Bowers. Oh, almost. Almost, but he held up. 1-2 record. Wade Miley. Wow. Here's the 2-2 to Bowers. Inside. Throw to first and not in time. Perez gets back. So full count now for Bowers. I guess if you can't get a hit, just try to draw walks. If Bowers can get on base, that would bring up Tyler Naquin. Well, no matter what, Tyler Naquin's due up next. So here's the payoff pitch. Grounder. Oh, almost didn't get back in time. Only got one out. That was a tailor-made double play, but Perez got on his horse, and skedaddled over to second base before anything. And God, that pitch from Puig was an absolute, it wasn't much. It hit the top deck. It's impressive. Wow. The wild horse. Now, that's a guy I would be funny to have on our team. But no, we would never have that kind of guy. So runner on second now in scoring position. And here's Tyler Naquin. It would be a shame to have runners, 2 on for Lindor, right? Yeah, that'd be lit. So here's Tyler Naquin. Inside, ball 1. I want to see what happens with Carrasco, though. I'm interested to see what happens if he has to go on the IL for a certain amount of time. Do we nut up and go after Gio Gonzalez or, dare I say, Dallas Keuchel? Or do we just go with Pleto or whatever from the minors? So here's the 1-0. Grounder. That will move Perez to third. Well, we got to run at the third now. Still can't get a base hit. Still can't find a way to get the baseball through the infield. Although that's pretty much what Lopez does. He draws a lot of grounders. He's only given up 2 dongs on the year. I think something like that this year. There's Lindor. Speaking of guys who can hit straight up dongs, he hit one on Sunday night in garbage time. And it's just good to see he can actually hit baseball. Let's see if he can get a run scored here. Like that. But it's foul. Well, a good start. You got a nice swing at it. That's good. Now, find a way to put that fair. Make that fair. So 0-1 count to Lindor. Here's the pitch. Ball. And I will give also periodic updates on hockey as well, because we got a couple Game 7s going on. I guess Boston scored. So 1-1 to Lindor. Lopez, here's the pitch. Grounder, foul. Tell you one thing, though. Lindor has a sweet swing. He gets a hold of one man, that thing is out of here. It stands almost no chance if he gets a good swing at it. He's got one of the sweetest swings I've probably seen in a very long time. So 1-2 count for Lindor here. Runner on third. And here's the 1-2. Up high, 2-2 count. It would be sick if he could get on base, because that means you'd have Leonis Martin coming up. 2-2 count. Lindor set. Pablo Lopez. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Got him off the plate. Wow. Our offense is non-existent. It hasn't. I think we used up all our runs in the doubleheader. Yeah, it's 1-0 Boston over Toronto. 5:17 to go in the first period. So yeah, we're heading what? Top of the sixth already? Oh my God. We're already heading to the top of the sixth. That's how quickly this game's going. Boston and Detroit are underway in game 2 of the doubleheader. Pittsburgh is up 1-0 over Arizona. As they scored via a Francisco Cervelli double. And Colin Moran scored. It seems like Colin Moran is involved in a lot of their runs. But yeah, we're heading to the top of the sixth. It is 3-0 Miami. And in case you just tuned in and you're wondering what the heck happened. Oh, Michael Pineda's pitching? Oh, okay. If you're wondering what the heck happened, well, Carrasco was dealing, as he usually is. It seems like in some of these outings, especially in these last two, he was dealing, and there was a ground ball that went to Santana. He tried to, I guess, glove it, and it bounced out of the glove. He went to pick it up and had a rush throw to first, and it went wide. Carrasco took a little bit of a tumble, wound up, I think, on his knee. And they thought he got cleated, but I think it was something to do with like left knee discomfort. So they took him out for precautionary reasons, of course. And they brought out none other than Neil Ramirez. And what does he do first pitch? Bye-bye, see you later. Hasta la vista, home run. Ugh. Usual Neil Ramirez bullcrap. And they score 2 more runs, and it's 3-0. Offense is MIA. We have 3 base runners via the walk. We had one via a hit by pitch and an error. So, yeah, there's that. Pablo Lopez is balling right now. Yeah. So here's Dan Otero. Fouls that one off against Neil Walker. Now, one thing about Dan Otero is he's a knuckleballer. He draws a lot of good ground balls. So I guess, just hope that your guy is in the way of that and get ground ball outs. Here's the pitch. Fouls that one off. 1-2 count. Here's the 1-2. And that's going to get down into the alley. Martin cuts it off, throws the second, and it ricochets off his glove. And he's safe for the leadoff double. Of course. Like, this is the Marlins, guys. This is the freaking Marlins. You do know that they suck, right? Oh, wait, we're the Indians. Everyone looks good against us. Except for some reason, the Mariners. The Mariners, bruh. How did we sweep the Mariners? How? The Mariners. A team where they can hit a dong a day, pretty much. They've hit a dong a day. They hit a dong in every game. And then we play them, and then they hit a dong in the first 2 games of the series, and then we completely shut them down in the 3rd game. How? I'm still wondering. How that baffles me. 0-1 count to Castro. Grounder. Ooh, and then, of course, it ricochets. Come on, bro. Ricochet. Oh, my God. This defense is garbage. ever since Carrasco got out, man, this pitching and the defense has just went, I'm just going to not play anymore. The offense has been non-existent all game. Oh, my God, bro. Ricochet, ricochet, off the glove, off the glove, off the glove. Put it in the glove. Open your hand. Put it in the glove. Not on the wrist, not off the top, in the glove. Tapper holds the runner, but guy at first goes to second and 1 out. They do manage to hold the runner, though. I'll be shocked if it's still 3-0 after this. Unless we can draw 2 straight pop-ups or balls like that. If you can draw 2 more balls like that, that's pretty good. Infield is in now. Perez has got to be ready for a play at the plate here. So here's Miguel Rojas, a fly out and a foul out. 2 pop-ups here would be so clutch, but we're not that lucky. Especially with how this offense has been playing. So here's the pitch. Inside, ball 1. What a day for your offense to go MIA. Score what, 15 runs in the first 2 games of the Braves series? And even in that, Adam Ball throws the first, out number 2. There you go. Okay. That's what Otero is so good at. Drawing those ground balls. The problem is fielding those ground balls. How are we losing? Neil Ramirez. That's the problem. Neil Ramirez gave a dong first pitch, of course, and then 2 runs later. And, oh, what a catch by Kipnis. Throws the first, and that'll retire the side. So how about that? Just like I said, Adam Balls are somehow the first out. Out number 2 was a pretty good one, too. I mean, it was right at the third base line and that one. So, yeah, Dan Otero, he's good. But, no, we went with freaking Neil Ramirez. Like, no sooner did he get in the game. First pitch he throws out of the park. And for those wondering, the Indians have had base runners. They have made contact with the ball, but it was due to an error. We are getting no hit. Pablo Lopez, no hit. So there's that, yeah. Pretty sure we got the best part of our lineup coming up, right? Leonis, I think, Santana, and Cargo, I want to say, coming up. Right? Yeah, because I think, I don't know. Let me look. Oh, man. Yeah, it'll be Leonis, Martin, Ramirez, and Santana. 3-0 Cincinnati, by the way. 3-0 San Fran over Toronto. So, by the way, this dude has a 5+ ERA, and we're getting no hit by him. Are you freaking kidding me right now? By the way, Tucker Barnhart hit a bomb to give the Reds a 3-0 lead. Yeah, so here's Leonis Martin now. First pitch, strike one. Wow. So here's the 0-1. Hopped him up. Out of play. If you're only going to do the top 10 picks, are you just going to make a... Yeah, if we trade up, I'll do my live reaction like I always do. Like I did last year. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. This dude really, we're really getting no hit by a dude with a 5+ ERA. Of course. Indians, that's why, yeah. I mean, this shouldn't surprise you. Homer Bailey freaking dominated us. This should not surprise you at all. Mock draft, and when I'm done, I'll DM you it. All right, Garrett. Here's the 0-1. Ball. Oh, God, this team is 5 in the third, 2 walks, and 5 Ks. Here's the 1-1. Grounder, foul. Wow, 71 pitches here in the 6th inning for Lopez. I don't know how many pitches Carrasco would have been at. But here's the 1-2. And that's going to be a base hit for Ramirez. And guess what? No hitter, gone. Base runner, legit first hit of the game. And Jose breaks the no hitter. The first legit hit. We had a hit, but it was an error before. So here comes Carlos Santana. Here's the pitch. Grounder. And a double play. Of course. Oh my God, this team is so poverty, bro. Oh my God. Wow. Get a base runner. Double play. Progress. We're already heading to the top of the 7th inning. This stream's almost been going on for 2 hours, bro. Like, really? Really? Wow. Huh. I don't know why we don't spend money. Ask the Dolans that. Ask Paul Dolan why we don't spend money. Hastings goes to Cincy. I don't know who that is, but okay. Haskins? Oh, that's who you're talking about, Haskins. I don't want him to go to Cincinnati. I don't want Miles. I don't want him to get wrecked by Miles Garrett. God, this team sucks so bad, bro. Like, this team is so bad. How do you get no hit for what, 5 1/3 by the Marlins? How? How? It doesn't make no sense. We're already heading, what, to the top of the 7th pretty much, and it's 3-0 Marlins. Yeah. I know who you meant. I mean, I had to think about it, but yeah. Top of the 7th here. 3-0 Marlins. Grounder. Throws to first, out number 1. All right, guys. I will be right back in a second. All right, so 1 out for Otero. Here comes Granderson. He's 1 for 3. Should have kept Brantley. Yeah, we should have kept a lot of people. 1-1. Grounder foul. Ball 2. No, I actually had to go see what was going on. I had to go ask something. I had to go see something. 2-2. Ball. Full count. They got Kipnis sitting over in right field now. Like shallow right field on the shift. Here's the payoff pitch from Otero. High fly ball, left field. And Bowers makes the second out. By the way, we got in the update 2-0 Boston after 1 period. So I might vlog it. Actually, sounds like a really good idea. Have to see. Here's Prado, first pitch strike. Should have had Otero out there to begin with. This guy's actually not bad compared to freaking Ramirez. Offense just now got its first hit of the game. Wow. Ball. I swear, if we lose 3-0 to the Marlins, oh my God. Wow. The 1-1 count to Prado. Strike 2. That's sad, though, because Carrasco was absolutely dealing, and we still couldn't support him. Base hit. Oh, ooh. Oh, that was a base hit. Just ricocheted off the ground into Naquin's glove. So that's base hit. Was it the eighth hit of the game? It just barely short hopped. Oh, yeah, at least he got the ball. It didn't go over his glove. That would have been tragic. If he had longer arms, he probably would have been able to snag that. But so 1 on, 2 out now. He made a good play on it. I mean, it's not like he let it go over his glove or anything. Kept it to a long single. Here's Anderson. Here's the pitch. Inside, ball 1. Pretty sad when you're losing to pretty much a minor league, low major league team. I don't know why he's batting 8th. I don't know a lot of things. Strike 1. Like, this team is bad right now. We blow hard right now, bro. Ball 2. So 2-1 to Anderson, who's 1 for 3. Here's the 2-1. Swing and a miss. All right. Well, anyways, Otero got out of the inning there with a strikeout. Strikes in a miss. Yeah! Oh, man. So, yeah, we're heading to the bottom of the 7th. And it is 3-0 Marlins.
At Ace, your backyard is in our backyard, which makes it easy to take care of the things that always pop up. The grass that won't grow, the weeds that do, the lawn bags you thought you had, the bugs that need spraying, and the hose that won't spray at all. You don't need a warehouse store for that. You need a home convenience store. You need Ace. Around the block, what you need in stock, with people who know their stuff. Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
We switched.
I switched to Chevy. I switched to Chevy.
We switched to Chevy.
I switched from a Ram to a Chevy. And see why.
By the way, it is 3-1 San Francisco. I think today was supposed to be the day where they bring up Vladdy, but they're holding him off a little bit. So the wait continues for the awaited debut of one Vladdy Guerrero Jr. So we're back here, bottom of the 7th. And here's Carlos Gonzalez, first pitch. Outside, ball 1. Lopez is around 74 pitches, so he's right on par with the inning number. That's how you know he's kind of like smooth. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Changed the eye level down and upstairs, and he's been able to get us twice.
Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss. Okay, dude, you can stop swinging at everything he's throwing. God, talk about how he made base on all 5 at bats, pretty much. And this happens. Here's the 1-2. Up high. I'm surprised he didn't swing at that. Here's the 2-2 coming from Lopez. The 77th pitch. And that goes a base hit. That's going to be, wow, so I guess he keeps his little streak going after all. All right. Leadoff single for Cargo. So Granderson playing left throws it back in, keeping Granderson at first. We're single. So here comes Kitness now. Here's the pitch. All right, we're back. Freaking cat was taunting the dogs again. Hit when my cat would just sit there because we have a gate out in the hallway to keep them kind of separate because they don't really like each other. Here's the 1-1. Grounder. Oh, look. Oh, he missed it. Save. Wow, that was close. Castro could not field it correctly, and 2 on now. That's a tailor-made double play. That's the second one they've had, and they've kind of messed up. Watch, it just fell out of the glove. Safe. Marlins are going to challenge it. Well, no matter what, it'll only be 1 out if he is out. So let's see what they say here. I think he was off for like a fraction of a second, so there could be an out at second. Right there. Right there. I don't know. I guess we'll see what they say. Something tells me they'll be out at second. Yeah, something tells me there'll be an out at second. And yeah, here we are. Safe. That was lit right there. He's safe. So 2 on with no out. That was clutch. He's probably saying, that was a good pitch. Just a bad fielding play, and you're still good. Don't get shook. These guys will rake you all over the place if you're shook. And Roberto Perez will be up next. He actually was one of the guys that actually got on base first. So, and he has been pretty good at. And there's Drew Steckenrider warming up. He actually got hit one time up too. Perez did. No outs here. So let's see what they do here. So Lopez checks the runner at second. Here's the pitch. Up high, inside, ball 1. That was actually one of the first times he's actually looked at second and actually had a runner there at second. He's been doing that weird thing where he'll look at second and no one will be there. It's like, what are you looking at there for? Bruh? So might just be looking at his guy and making sure he's in the right spot. Here's the 1 out. Ooh, strike 1. Well, next up would be I don't even know who'd be up next. Oh, yeah, Bowers. Yeah, Bowers would be next, and then it'd be Naquin. That's right. That's right. So here's the 1-1 to Perez. Checks the runner. Here's the pitch. Low, ball 2. So 2-1 count to Perez. A base hit could score Gonzalez here. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Took a healthy hack at that. $85 pitches for Lopez here in the bottom of the 7th. No outs. Kipnis and Gonzalez are on the base paths. No outs. 2-2 count for Perez. 3-0 Miami. Lopez, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Lopez is useless. I mean, not Lopez. Perez is useless. Virtually. He's useless. The bottom of our lineup is useless. Got him on the high cheese and 1 out. So it looks like they'll be rolling with Conley here, going to the bullpen. Going lefty. Wow. So he's only like around 80-some pitches. So now they're going to bring in Conley here. Huh. So they're bringing in the bullpen now, I see. I'll be right back, guys. All right, so we're still rolling here in the bottom 7. Pablo Lopez has exited the game after not allowing a hit until through 5 1/3 innings. It's actually impressive. But yeah, 2 on with no out, and now they're in the bullpen. As it is Adam Conley, 11 games, 0-2 record, 6.75 ERA, 8 innings, 8 innings, 3 walks, 7 strikeouts, and 1 home run given up with a 3.61 opponent average. He will face Bowers and possibly Naquin. So here's the pitch. Low, ball 1. Of course, he's a lefty. 2 home runs for Bowers this year. 8 RBIs. 1-0 count. Checks the runner. Gonzalez at second. Here's the pitch. Grounder. And that's going to be, just 1 run. Just 1 out. So that's 2 out now. So there's 2. Now those runners at the corners for Tyler Naquin. It's the only sucky part about this bottom of the order. They're virtually useless, like I've said. They're like useless at the plate. Like they suck. This is literally the best we have when it comes to the bottom of the order. I wish KD can unblock me so I can harass him again. He never going to unblock you. He's never going to unblock you, especially with what you were doing. So here's Tyler Naquin. It would be so funny if you could hit a dong here. Here's the pitch. And there's the base hit. That's going to score a run. And the Indians are on the board. Tyler Naquin comes up clutch. And 2 out base hit. And it's 3-1 Miami. Of course, Tyler Naquin does something big like that. Now they go back to the top of the order. Here in the bottom of the seventh. You know how he is. He's mentally soft. So here's Lindor batting right-handed, where he hit the home run on Sunday night. So Conley checks the runner. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Another base hit here could get something going here as it's 3-1 Miami. Lindor 0 for 3 tonight, looking to avoid the ever infamous golden sombrero. Already down 0-1 in the count. Conley checks runner. Here's the pitch. Strike 2. Can't take the heat. I mean, we're talking about a freaking dude who couldn't handle the fact that he had to join the best team in the NBA to win a ring. He couldn't do it with the Thunder. He had to leave Russell Westbrook, his brother, to go join the best team to win a ring. That's how soft he is. So let's see what Lindor can do here. 0-2. Swing and a miss. So nothing. Well, at least we're on the board. And now we need the bullpen to keep it 3-2. 3-1, excuse me. Freaking Lindor, man. He's only good at garbage time hitting. Any updates? Let's take a look. 3-1 Cincy, tied up in Pittsburgh at 1 apiece. 4-0 Baltimore, 4-0 Tampa Bay, 3-0 Mets, and 3-1 over here in Cleveland as we now enter the top of the 8th. We're running out of innings. But like I said, it wouldn't surprise me if we lost this game. Just the way our season's been so far this season. Just the way it's been.
Wow. Fast maintenance reminders. Get a 2019 Escape for $229 a month for 36 months. Only from Northeast Ohio's best-selling brand.
Hey, neighbor!
Figure out what the extent of that injury will be, and obviously Indians live ball game will have that. But give the Indians offense credit. Pablo Lopez has really befuddled them most of today, but now it's all about staying close. It's incumbent upon the Indians bullpen. They've got to have a solid performance to keep the Indians offense close. Tyler Olson is now. Join us after the game. Indians Live, brought to you by Conrad's Tire Express and Total Car Care. Let's head upstairs. Matt and Rick, take it away. All right, thank you, Al Jensen. There we go. Tyler Olson.
Tyler Olson now in for the Indians. As Neil Walker, it'll be the 4, 5, 6 hitters due up for the Marlins. So at least we cut it down to a 2-run lead. 9 games, 3.86 ERA, 7 innings, 5 walks, 6 Ks. Well, and hopefully the 2, 3, 4 hitters on our lineup, if we can keep it a 2-run lead, can do some damage, which I think they would be able to. Rosario, 3-run jack. Wow. If we lose Lindor, I'm shooting Dolan. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they would love that. You shooting the owner. Yeah, okay. Freaking Rosario really hitting his 10th home run of the year. Wow. 2-1. Grounder. Lindor, the first, out, number 1. Man, if it wasn't for Neil Ramirez, this game probably would have been 1-0 Indians.
It was an infield hit for Castro. Single, nonetheless, giving him a hit his last 6 interleague games that he's played.
So here's the first pitch to Castro. Strike 1. I be repping my dudes for rap, and only 2 are good out of the 3. Wow. Ball.
Houston Astros hosting Minnesota, and the Twins have jumped.
And Simber is warming up in the pen. So here's the 1-1. Fouls that one off. By the way, in Boston, it is trying to get an update on the hockey game. If there is such a hockey update, if the website works. Here's the 1-2. Grounder. Oh, off the glove of Kipnis. No, of course it goes off his glove. And by the way, 2-1 Boston. 12:04 to go in the second period. So yeah, Game of Thrones. I know it's nuts over there in Game of Thrones. It's absolutely crazy. It's gonna be a massacre coming up. I'll tell you that much. If you don't watch Game of Thrones, and we're gonna have another pitching change. Yes, Adam Simber will come in. But yeah, if you don't watch Game of Thrones, I would highly suggest you start doing that because it's gonna get nuts here real quick. I don't know how many of you guys are Lord of the Rings fans, but one of the battles, I think it's Helm's Deep. I believe that's the name of the battle, the siege. Well, they say the upcoming battle in this episode of Game of Thrones is on the level of that one. I'm not going to give much away from that. I'm just going to say it's a freaking battle, and it's going to probably be a massacre. The vibe around the episode, it looks like it's going to be a massacre. So it's going to be a good one. I got into Game of Thrones at the right time. And by the way, Atlanta has tied the game against Cincinnati. It is 3 apiece down there in Cincy. As good old Sonny Gray giving up the ghost.
Three-one Miami. We've got one-on-one outside. Our Miller Lite hold true moment. Dan Otero in a jam.
Wow. But yeah, there's no outs over there in Cincy. It is tied up, 2 on. And Nick Markakis, of all people, is up. It seems like he's always up in the clutch situations like that. So here's Adam Simber. 1 on, 1 out. Here's the pitch. Alfaro shoots one foul. 0-1 count. Shameless is also so good. So funny. I bet it is. 11 games, 1-1 for Simber, 5.40 ERA. Here's the 0-1 from Simber. With a very awesome looking sidewinder, like Submariner arm slot. This arm is like way under, like underhanded kind of thing. It's like an underhanded side thing, man. That makes my arm hurt just watching him. And by the way, he's up 0-2 count on Alfaro, who got the scoring started with a bomb earlier off of Neil Ramirez. Literally on the first pitch, Neil was out there. He sends it out of the park. Oh, of course. Neil can't freaking keep it in the park. It's usually the way he is. He has a very hard time keeping pitches in the park. And so, I mean, it's 3-1 Miami. The comeback is still possible. Swing and a miss. Got him. Just sucks that freaking Carrasco is probably going to take the loss because Neil Ramirez is a bum. But right here, this is where it happened. Tried to go for the cover, tried to cover first, and he kind of took a little tumble. And it's probably his knee. He probably got knee on knee action or something. Or he hit his knee or something. He came up a little gimpy. But yeah, he did finish the inning. Then he came out. So, so here's the first pitch to Miguel Rojas. Six and 2 pitches and 3 runs given up for the bullpen. So here's the 1-0 to Rojas. Fouls it off and evens the count at 1 apiece. I just hope that was precautionary for Carrasco. I really don't want to see him go on the IL because that's 2 starters on the IL. Now I'm guessing that we would probably be calling up Plucko if that's the case. We don't like bringing in guys, like actually good players from, other, like from off the street, like Keuchel or Gio. Simber, got him swinging at a pitch outside. 1-2 count. By the way, it's 4-3 Atlanta. So, yeah, no biggie there. Here's the 1-2 coming from Simber. Goes to first. Gets back in time. Here's the 1-2 to Rojas. Takes off, swing and a miss, and he held on to it. Good catch by Perez. He kind of like bumbled it. It's like, oh, I got it. He's like, I got it. Your clutch. It fell tipped, hit him right in the shoulder blade, and it bounced off his glove. Almost bumbled it, and he still caught it. That was clutch. So now we head to the bottom of the 8th.
Just over 7,000 bonus 2019.
You never guess who gave the Braves the lead. I'll give you 3 guesses, and 2 of them are not correct. Nick Markakis. That dude is legit, like, doing everything for them. He's giving them the lead. Well, it's going to get really stressful now. Luckily, though, we got the top of the order. The way I see it, we don't get the lead or tie the game here, man, we are doomed. Because bottom of the ninth, it would be the, what, 5, 6, 7 hitters. And Cargo would only be really good if there's base runners. So we got to hope that Leonis, Ramirez, and Santana can get on base. Of course, these three are honestly our three best hitters right now, especially Santana. Attendance for tonight's game is 12,963. Wow, 2-1 Boston right now, man. Second period. Has to be a winner. What's going on, We Fly High? How you doing? Hope you're having a great day. By the way, 7-0 Baltimore over Chicago, over the White Sox. Let's see who's pitching in that game. I'm just curious. And it's going to be Martin, Ramirez, and Santana due up against Adam Conley. So we got a little lefty on lefty action here. Here's the pitch. First pitch, ball. Just be patient here, guys. Get some base runners and try to do some damage. Oh, by the way, Ivan Nova is pitching for the White Sox. 1-0 count, but he tried to bunt, and 1-1 count now. Martin also trying to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero. He has a few of those, I think, this year. He hasn't really done it. He hasn't been the same since he got out of the leadoff spot. Here's the 1-1. Foul. Remember, I think he has actually hit a leadoff home run. All three of his home runs were lead off. 2 of them led off a game. One of the other ones led off an inning. But yeah, these guys also got Sergio Romo too, so watch out for him. So here's the 1-2. Fouls that one off. By the way, Chris Davis single. Of course, now he's starting to hit the ball. Yeah. Davis, Nunez hit a homer. Davis hit a homer. Smith homered. God, everyone hitting homers off of freaking Nova. God. Freaking Davis hit a bomb. Nunez hit a bomb. Davis had a single. A one-run single for Davis. A solo for Nunez. A 2-runner for Davis. And a 3-run for Dwight. Swing and a miss. This dude sucks. Oh, look. Here you go, Leonis. Another golden sombrero. Oh, nice. 2 guys with golden sombreros. 0 for 4. I don't know if that golden sombrero, is that just 4 Ks or is that just, and it looks like Conley's day is done through 1 and a third. Here comes Drew Steckenrider. He will get the power of the lineup. Ramirez and Santana, most likely. And by the way, Joey Ricard homers. Everyone's homering off of Nova. Kind of like how everyone was homering off the O's. Well, now the O's are taking that same energy that the Twins had against them, and they're putting that against the White Sox. Love it when your top 2 in the order are just absolute garbage.
Spraying and the hose that won't spray at all. You don't need a warehouse store for that. You need a home convenience store. You need Ace.
By the way, in San Francisco, got a score update for you over there. 4-0 New York, by the way, the Mets. 4-1 San Fran over Toronto.
Making families and the galaxy a little safer. Right now, get a 2019 F-150 with 0% financing for 72 months. Only from Northeast Ohio's best-selling brand.
It's an MLB Doubleheader Saturday on Fest.
Well, even kids' tickets start just $10 for kids 12 and under with the purchase of an adult ticket. They're located in the family deck here at the ballpark and are always.
But Pilar with a single, Panic with a double, Brito with a triple. First pitch strike from Steckenrider against Ramirez. Panic just hit a solo shot.
He's facing 6'5", 225-pound right-hander Steckenrider.
So here's the 0-1 to Ramirez. Swing and a miss. Now we're just swinging for everything now. We don't even really care. Psh, don't you just absolutely love it? One out. Here's the 0-2 to Ramirez. High fly ball. Playable, center field, and there's the second out. I love it when our supposed best part of the lineup is useless. Wow. We're really going to lose, are we? To the freaking Marlins. Like, guys, reminder, this is the Marlins. But again, like I said before, we got swept by the Royals. So this isn't surprising. Considering especially Carrasco was dealing the entire game, and then he gets hurt, and Ramirez comes in there and gives up a nice little lollipop right first pitch. Here's Santana, first pitch, ball. I would love to see Santana get on base and then have Cargo come up. They got a shift on for Santana to the right in right field. Oh. Chopper. And there's out number 3. Well, and guys, it looks like we're probably going to get one hit or one run. Yeah. So, yeah, we are literally losing to a minor league team with some major league players, just like in Kansas City. Wow. That choke job against Atlanta really ruined our mojo. Not to mention, I think we just used up all our runs against Atlanta. Because now most likely we're going to be facing Sergio Romo in the freaking 9th inning. That's my guess. Oh, good job, Neil Ramirez. If Carrasco takes this L because of your bum ass, well, yeah. Then you just need to DFA him. Keep Jeffrey up here.
We give kids advanced safety features. We give them enduring quality. We give it everything. Right now.
Okay, well, let's see if we have any update in hockey. It's still 2-1 with about 2 minutes to go in the second period. Of course, tonight you got Vegas and San Jose. That should be a dandy. Of course, we got 3 Game 7s coming up the next day or so. This one, Vegas, San Jose, and then Carolina, Washington wraps it all up. Now, for those wondering, the winner of this matchup will face the Blue Jackets, and the winner of Carolina, Washington will face the Islanders. Part of me I actually want the Hurricanes to win, just so the Capitals can blow a 2-0 lead in the series. So here's Simber. First pitch, ball. So, yeah, it looks like for the top bottom of the ninth, it will be Gonzalez. What is it? Gonzalez, Kipnis, and Perez. Strike. But we're really going to get beat by the freaking Marlins. Wow. So 2-1 count for Galloway. By the way, it is 9-0 in favor of the O's. Ball 3. Oh, God, this team is so bad. We need a better bullpen. Here's the 3-1. Swing and a miss. We really got to put our faith in Carlos. I mean, we got to hope that Carlos Gonzalez and Kipnis can get on base, or maybe hit 2 back-to-backs, or Kipnis can hit a freaking hit something that resembles a. Oh, got him! This dude really dove and probably touched him too. Wow, nice job, Adam Simber. Had to tag the bag to get him out. Nice move. Yeah, he tagged the bag. Got it. Touch the bag any way you can. Yep, he got the bag barely by about that much. I was waiting. I was hoping to God that he didn't get cleated in the freaking hand. That's all we need. Huh. God. So 1 out. Here's the pitch. Strike 1 to Birdie. Ooh, good pitch, but low, ball 1. Fouls it off. Here's the 1-2 from Simber. Ball.
Yeah, it's almost so uncomfortable. You have to cut the plate in half here if you're a hitter. But you're going to, in his best pitch is that sinker coming down into the right hander.
So here comes the 2-2 pitch to Birdie. Guess they want time a little bit. Reset. And here comes the 2-2 pitch to Birdie. Grounder. Right to second base, goes to first, and there's out number 2. See, now if it wasn't for Neil Ramirez, we could have been up 1-0 right now. But that's kind of sad how Carrasco was dealing, and then of course, it just fell apart. And of course, it was Neil Ramirez who let it fall apart. So here's Granderson. 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Strike 1. I mean, I know it's only April, but God, this is not great to start off a season. 0-1 count. I mean, if you think you're bad, though, I mean, look at the Red Sox. God. You think, they must be dealing with a lot of injuries, right? No. They're actually primarily healthy. They just suck right now. So here's the 0-2 to Granderson. Swing and a miss. Got him. So there you go, Simber. Wish you could have done that on Saturday night because we could have won the game and we would have been celebrating. But no, you all of a sudden couldn't find the strike zone. Now we got to rely on the bottom of the order. Excuse me. Do I care if we lose? I mean, it's early in the year. And it's only April. You know, I'm not going to get all worked up over an L in April. You don't win the division in April. But this is kind of unnerving.
Come see for yourself. More athletic, more refined, more sport, more utility, more performance, more traction, more confidence. Toyota has taken the all-new RAV4, the best-selling SUV in America, and redefined what an SUV can be. Introducing the all-new, completely redesigned Toyota RAV4. Now get $1,000 finance cash on any new 2019 RAV4, or a low-mileage lease on this RAV4 LE for just $209 a month. Toyota, let's go places. Sometimes.
Oh, man. But yeah, shout out to everyone who was watching, having a good time, even though we kind of suck right now. So, bottom of the ninth. It all comes down to the 5, 6, and 7 hitters for the Indians. Pablo Lopez kept us in check. And Carrasco kept up with him until he got hurt. 4 innings, 2 hits, no runs, no walks, 4 Ks. And he got hurt. So hopefully he's good to go because I don't want to see him. I could care less about the loss. I mean, I'm worried about Carlos Carrasco. Damn. Hopefully this team can rally and win it in his name. You know, just a little, hey, we won for you, bro. So here's Sergio Romo. 8 games, 1-0, 7.71 ERA, 2 saves, 7 innings, 4 walks, 6 Ks, and a 259 opponent average. He will get Carlos Gonzalez, Kipnis, and Roberto Perez. So here's the first pitch to Carlos Gonzalez. Strike 1. Lewis Brinson is now in center field. Isaac Galloway is in left. So 0-1 against Gonzalez. Here's the pitch. Low, ball 1. So here's the 1-1. Ball 2.
Postseason games in his career. 22 strikeouts and 23 innings.
2-1 for Romo against Gonzalez. Here's the pitch. Fouls that one off. 2-2 count. Haven't really seen Gonzalez hit a yak yet. I know he's capable of doing it. He's done it before outside of Colorado, but the Coors effect really helped him out. The thin air he was just able to launch yaks over there on the daily. I could go for a solo yak here, or just get on base and have Kipnis hit a yak. That'd be cool too. So here's the 2-2 count to Gonzalez. Swing and a miss. Wow. So now it's 1 out. Kipnis and Perez are due up next. Oof. Gonzalez really hasn't done a lot for us right now. Here's Kipnis. 1 out now. got walked in the second. He's 0 for 2. So here's the first pitch. Ooh, inside, ball 1. It's the only problem with this lineup. You get through Gonzalez and maybe even Kipnis, and it's like, ugh. Let's look at the rest of the order. Ugh. Here's the 1-0. Low, ball 2. Honestly, I'd walk Kipnis. I'd say, you know what, Kipnis, I'm not scared of you, but I want to dispose of Roberto. Friggin' boom. Dude out here swinging at everything. So here's the 2-0 from Romo. Outside 3-0. I'd just say screw it, walking. I wouldn't be afraid of Bebo or Perez, Roberto. I wouldn't be afraid of him at all. He's not imposing. So here comes the 3-0. Strike 1. He was just about to put his bat away, but caught the very outside corner. Thank God I'm not going to be watching this team for the 3 days that the draft is going on. Or 2 days, probably 2.5. Here's the 3-1. Strike 2. Now he's about to freaking choke away a 3-0 lead in the freaking count. Just like Bebo did. And Freeman. Freeman coming in? Okay. I don't know how much he's going to do. Here's the payoff pitch. And that's a fly ball. Center field. Brinson makes the catch. 2 out. Oh. Wow. This team is so bad. We got to rely on Mike Freeman. And then you get Bowers. And then you have to go to Naquin. If these guys even get on base. They gotta hit the ball first. God. This is bad, bro. And then we gotta face these guys next week, too. God. So Romo sets. Here's the pitch. Strike 1. We're losing to a team that averages 3 runs a game. Wow, not even that. Here's the 0-1. Foul. 1 strike away. 1 strike. Last strike. So here's the 0-2. Outside, ball 1. I was waiting for him to swing. But like I said, I could care less about the loss. I want to know what's going on with Carrasco. Really don't want him to be out for long. I hope it's just minor. I hope it's not even that. I hope if anything, he'll just miss 1 start or something. Here's the 1-2. Grounder. That will go to the second baseman, and that will do it. Indians lose 3-1, and we suck. Well, at least Neil Ramirez gets the loss, not Carrasco. Neil Ramirez deserves the L. He needs to get DFA'd. That dude freaking cost us this game pretty much. First pitch he sees, out of the park. Good job, Neil. Neil does what Neil does. Good job, Paul. This is your bullpen. This is the bullpen that you built. So, yeah, that's going to wrap it up for this stream. See you guys tomorrow afternoon, 1 o'clock start, where it will be Alcantara against Jeffrey Rodriguez. So until then, I will see you tomorrow afternoon. And, yeah, it's going to wrap it up. I'm Crazy Dog 99. Let's go Indians, and hopefully we can at least take a split tomorrow. I hope. God, this is embarrassing, bro. God, man, I just hope Cookie's good though. But yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right, I'm out.